Hey guys, I hope you're all well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and to my wardrobe tour. I've been meaning to do this for so long, so I'm so happy to say that I'm finally doing it, and I asked a bunch of questions on Instagram stories, so I'm going to answer those too, and they were kind of like, what's your worst buy, best buy, wardrobe staples, things like that. So I'm going to kind of answer those and also do a tour. So I'm going to do the tour first and then I'll do the Q&A, because I know some of you will just want the good stuff and you won't care about the Q&A. So I'm going to show you, and this is kind of like a real life one, guys, because nobody's got time for like perfect wardrobes. So I've shown you guys this room before and all the floor and stuff. So this is my wardrobe. We've got this lovely little area here that I don't know what I'm doing with. Still need to get some shelves or something for that. And my dressing gown's here. A must. And then we've got my bag section. I actually did a handbag collection video recently. This is actually a new tip that I've just discovered. I'm trying to be really slow with the camera because I know people got really annoyed and seasick last time. So I saw this on We Are Twin Sets YouTube. They had the best idea. Have some lipsticks by where you keep your handbags. Then when you're going out in a hurry and you pick a handbag, you'll never go out without a lipstick. And I just thought that was such a great idea. So along the top here I have my Bottega bag and my Mulberry bag, because they won't fit in here. Well, my Bottega would if I folded it, but I thought I'll keep it flat. Then I've just got like my bikinis and hats and scarves stored in such a neat organisational way, as you can see. And that is my wedding dress up there. So also in real life, doing real life here, oh, we've got a poo bag that's obviously like fallen out somewhere. And some old like Chanel and stuff boxes. I never know whether to get rid of these or not, but thought I'd keep them. I don't intend to sell my bags, but I keep them just in case it makes them worth a lot more. They were in a cupboard in the hallway and Jack emptied it here, and they've been here for like 2 weeks. So this is where I keep my shoes, in these bits here. So I'm going to try and talk as comprehensively as I can about this. So I chose to go for the drawers instead of the trays. So these are like sliding trays. So I guess either drawers, either trays, but instead of shelves, because you wouldn't be able to have them so close together if it was a shelf, because you wouldn't be able to get to the back ones. So it just means that I can have them closer together and fit more in. Even though they take up more room than a shelf, it does work out better. And I was also thinking of having all shelves along here and then 2 rails like this. But the guy said to me, if you have shelves up to the top here, you won't be able to see the shoes. So he said it's easier to have it like this. So I'm really glad that I went into Ikea, because these are the Ikea Pax system, and I'm really glad that I went into Ikea and had that discussion, because I never would have thought about that myself. But obviously this guy plans wardrobes every day. So then this top drawer I haven't filled yet. I don't know if I'm going to use that or if it's just like a divider, but this is what I'm currently keeping on there. An empty hand cream, a poo bag, my phone, and 1 slipper. So we'll put that back. So this was just my dresses, but as you can see I don't actually have that many dresses, like considering how many other clothes I have. But then I just seem to have accumulated a lot of sweatshirts and hoodies since lockdown. I did have some of these before, but only like half, if that. So I've moved them here to make room for other things. So then we've got these are like my leather jackets and denim jackets. Oh no, the denim jackets there. My sister colour coordinated. Sometimes I find it hard to find stuff, but these are my blazers. This is my blazer section, I know that for sure. I definitely need to have a wardrobe clear out, so I'm going to film that soon. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see that. But yeah, so I've got lots of blazers. I love blazers so much. I'm going to get into specific clothes on the Q&A part. And then I've got jackets and like shorter coats here. Then on this tray here, so I went for the glass shelf because I wanted to be able to see them, but it doesn't really work out with the jackets hanging low anyway. I've got a couple of belts, little scarf. These are all my sunglasses cases and my sunglasses. I decided not to have any section in on this one because I didn't think I needed it. and it has become apparent that I do because they slide all over the place. So I'm going to buy something. So this is my jewellery. So I'm going to buy something like this that I can put in here to separate it all and make it like neater. Because as you can see, my jewellery is ridiculously neat and tidy, kind of, as much as it gets. I'm going to do a jewellery collection video too, because that's been highly requested, and I don't want this video to be ridiculously long. But if there are any questions about jewellery, then I will talk about it. But I just keep my watches there. Then I've got a couple of necklaces here and here. These are all of my bracelets, and these are more bracelets. These are like my special bracelets. Like this is one Jack got me when we were travelling and I was poorly. This is one that's got my blog's name on, and it was like an early blogger gift. This is a watch that one of my best friends got me for my 21st birthday. This is my Pandora bracelet, my first ever Pandora bracelet that my mum got me for one of my special birthdays. I can't remember which one. This is a bracelet that I bought and saved for and loved and still do when I worked at a jewellery shop, and it was like £40, but at the time that was so much money for me, and I literally saved and saved and saved for it. Maybe it wasn't £40. Anyway, it was a lot of money to me, but not now. But now it sounds like not much, but it was a lot to me. And I saved and saved and saved. So it's really special to me. And then I have some more necklaces here. Then we've got like kind of sturdy earrings, and these are like big ass earrings. And then these are like more kind of chains, but like cheaper. So these are like more kind of, these are H&M necklaces. So then here we have, I feel like that was like a jewellery collection video in itself. So here we have my tops and tops. So we have my skirts and trousers here, and my denim shorts and skirts there. And then these are all like my cropped jumpers and cardigans. Then up here I have all of my like anything for the top half, and I've taken the hit of being able to find stuff, of having it colour coordinated. I don't know whether to change it now so that it's not colour coordinated, so that I can pick the stuff, but because it's on display I feel like it needs to be visually appealing. But I am thinking of redoing it, and we are definitely going to get doors for these because I think that this wardrobe just dominates this room. So I'm definitely get doors, but I just am too indecisive to get them right now. So then we have the longer section. So here I have my midi dresses. So I've got a couple of pairs of trousers here. Oh, nearly just fell over. Got a couple of pairs of trousers here. My linen trousers, which I love. These, which I love, and I love them all. But they're just a bit longer, and they were trailing on the bottom there, and there's not a load of room, and there's room here, so I just put them here. Midi dresses and maxi dresses, and my long coats, and then I've got my longer cardigans here, which I didn't realise how many long cardigans I've got, guys. 5, that's quite a lot of long cardigans. And then I've got my like special, these are some shorts and jeans that are overflowing from the denim section here, so that's why I really need to sort my wardrobe out. These are all my jeans. And then this is a scarf from American Vintage. This is my wedding jumper, and then this is a cardigan that my mum actually knitted for me. So I keep my special jumpers here. Then these are all my other jumpers that don't fit into the cropped or special jumper category. So I have an obsession with the knitwear quite clearly. So I've kind of sectioned them. I've tried to do them in colour coordinate again, and organise them in that way. So those are most of my clothes. Then if you come around here, I've got this rail, and this rail is always just my new in section. So if I've got a haul that I'm filming, or even if I've filmed, so I've just filmed a haul for some of these pieces, but I haven't shot them for my Instagram yet, so I'll just keep them here to remind myself, because otherwise you can imagine if I put them in there, they just get lost in the depths and I completely forget to shoot them. So it's just easy for me to remember that I need to shoot these things, or I don't necessarily need to because they're gifts, but they're new. So if I want something to shoot, then I'll gravitate towards the new things. And then these are just a couple of bags that are not new, but I just didn't know where to put them, to be honest. And the same with those bags over there. Just overflowing with bags, guys. Okay, so I'm just going through my phone, finding the questions. The best way to organise your wardrobe. Okay, well, I've organised mine in colour coding, but I don't think it's the best way, because, I mean, it's good because I know it's good if I want something pink and it's good if I want something green, but if I want something white, then it's like, oh my god, I can't find it. And sometimes if it's like a cami, it can get hidden. So I don't think this is the best way at all. The best way for me would be to put it into sections. So I would do short sleeve tops, camis, jumpers, cardigans, like just section it into what it is. And I guess I've kind of done that in terms of like what the sections are. Like I haven't just completely mixed dresses and shorts and stuff, but I mean clearly I need to sort my white section into like the different sections to make it easier. So that's how I would do it if it was hidden, but because it's on view I feel like I need to colour coordinate. Do you know what I mean? It's like part of the decoration almost. Shoes to wear with skirts and dresses. I always feel like my footwear ruins the look. I don't know how to answer this one because I feel like that's more like a waist to wear, but this, I have this pair of shoes at the moment that I literally think go with everything, and they are like these toe post ones from Topshop, and I think because they don't show much of the foot, they are really good for that, but maybe I'll do a video on that. Biggest waste of money. Let me think. Okay, if we're going cost per wear, then it has to be this Chanel bag. It breaks my heart. I definitely haven't worn it enough. So I'm going to say this is probably, if we're going cost per wear, this is my most expensive cost per wear. I wouldn't say it was a waste of money because I think it's a classic and it's timeless. But yeah. But I did do a video that was my best and worst buys actually quite recently, so I'll link that below too. I'll link all of my like wardrobe related videos. What are the best basic t-shirts and tank tops? Okay, so the best t-shirts, I don't know if my t-shirt's in here that I want to show you, is from the H&M men's section. Yeah, this is one. H&M men's section t-shirts are my favourites. This one is a small, and I also have it in an extra large because I like different fits, and I have it in grey. I have it in so many different colours. H&M men's section, guys, is the best for t-shirts. Best tops, I have a really nice, actually there's one here because it's not on hanger. I have a couple of these and really love them. The Topshop racer vests, they're like having a moment at the moment. And they actually do a 2-pack of black and white, which I'll link below. For like £10 or something. It's really good. Oh, and the Topshop weekend t-shirt is a really good t-shirt. Let me find it. I'll link that below. I'll link, oh no, that's my Anna Bing one. I'll link everything I talk about below. But this t-shirt is amazing. It's so good. I've worn it a million times. It's not on the hanger properly. It's like my fave t-shirt at the moment. I love the colour too, but they've got it in like all colours, but it's just a really nice fit if you don't want to buy a men's t-shirt. What's the best place for high quality products at a low price? I do feel like you do pay for what you get. I would say, I mean, I don't know what low price is because obviously I feel like everyone has a different opinion, but if you're looking for like really good quality things at a low price for the quality, I would 100% say Arket, because they're wardrobe staples, they're really good quality pieces, and they're just kind of, they're made quite sustainably, and they're pieces that are like timeless. They're not going to go out of style, so they are worth investing in, even though they're not investments, but it's like maybe £50 for a pair of denim shorts rather than like 25. But I think they're really good. What are your regrets in terms of storage more than anything, like what works and what doesn't? Definitely the sunglasses, but that's an easy fix. I need to sort that out. I wish that I'd measured some of my bags to make sure before I put the shelves in so they all fit. And the only thing is I don't have anywhere for like my pants and socks and stuff, which is really annoying, but I'm gonna get the shelving which will fit. And then I was thinking of putting baskets up here, so I feel like the good thing about this system, I did buy it by the way, this isn't an ad, is the fact that it is so interchangeable. Like, I don't know if you can see the little dots, but you can change things around. So like if I really wanted to, I could easily in like the less than 20 minutes move one of the shelves so that my bags did fit. I don't know why I haven't done that, to be honest. But yeah, so it's, I think when it comes to storage, this is a really good system because you can change it all the time. So I don't really have any regrets. And I think that is also because I went to see that guy and he knew what to do. What's the next one? With so much in your wardrobe, how do you pick outfits each day? This is a good one. Usually I just wear what's on the floor next to my bed. I'm only half kidding. So I've got my new in rail, which I will often gravitate towards because well, right at the moment in lockdown it's different, but like normally if I was like going out, I'd be going for, like, I live in a small town, so I'm normally going to meet my mum or my sister because Jack's at work, or one of my friends. So I would wear something new that I wanted to shoot usually, because I'll be like, I'm going to try and get them to take a picture of my outfit. But if not, then I usually just, I don't know how I pick my outfits. I definitely don't just stand and look at my wardrobe, because that is just going to drive me insane. I have folders on my Instagram and my Pinterest of outfit ideas. So if I'll either, if I don't know what to wear completely, then I'll look at that. But usually when I'm like picking what to wear, I'll have in my mind like, I want to wear jeans today, or I want to wear jeans and a jumper today, and then I'll pick like a pair of jeans that I really want to wear, dependent on if I want to wear ripped jeans, if I want to wear long jeans, if I want to wear shorter jeans, and then I'll pick like a jumper that I think looks nice with those jeans, and then I won't like, do you know what I mean? I just go step by step. Sometimes I like laying things on the floor too, like hanging up on the mirror to like see. I don't know if I really answered the question there, I just like went around it. What tips do you have for organising your closet so outfits are easier to make? That's a hard one, because as I just said, mine is, I would say, if you have, do you know what I do sometimes? And I got this tip from Josie, and it's such a good one. So if you've got a day when you're just like at home and you've got some time and you're bored and you're having a play in your wardrobe, you can just like get a few things out, try on, see, especially if you've got something you haven't worn in a while, maybe like try it on with a few different things, see what looks good, and that's a really good idea for like thinking about what things will look good, and then maybe you could like put them in sections. Also, I've seen people section their wardrobe into like more dressed up things, more work things, more everyday. Personally, I don't really dress up a ton and I don't have work, so all of my clothes kind of work for all occasions. But if you've got that, then that's quite a good idea, and it might be easier to get dressed because then you're only looking at a certain section. But otherwise I would just do what I do, and if you see an outfit on Instagram or anything that you like, just save it to a folder, and then when you don't know what to wear, you can just look at the folder and be like, I'm gonna wear that. Or I've got some jeans like that and I've got a black top, I can make something like that. Or it might just inspire you to think of something you've got, even if it's not anything like it. What are your go-to outfits? What are my go-to outfits? At the moment, joggers. I don't know. What are my go-to outfits? Well, my favourite is definitely just like a tan blazer and jeans. I love blazers at the moment. Like, I've always loved blazers, but oversized blazers are my favourite at the moment. And I love my Topshop little midi heels. My go-to is definitely my Topshop editor jeans with some chunky boots and a blazer, 100%. How do you organise shoes of different heights? So I showed you my drawers, so I've just picked the shoes that fit on which height and done the drawers, and I actually planned the drawers based on the heights of my shoes. How often do you buy clothes? Too often. I don't actually buy a ton. Like, I don't like saying that on here because I don't want to sound obnoxious, but I work with a lot of brands, so I'm very generous that I get sent them. I mean, in this last week, I've done a Mango order and a H&M order and a Skims order and an ASOS order. Okay, and they're all with my own money. So yeah, I do buy a lot of clothes. Too often is the answer. When is your birthday? This is very random, but I'm going to answer because it's this month. It's on the 23rd of May and I'm going to be 30, guys. How to organise knits. I have a lot of them, but I don't know if I should fold or hang. Well, I fold and I hang, and I've been told that you should never hang knitwear. I fold them now purely because they take up less room that way, it seems. Best investment, I know. So this is definitely my best investment. It's my Chloe Roy bag. You guys will have been sick and tired of hearing about this bag, but honestly, I'm obsessed with it. I've worn it so many times, it's still in great condition. I'm a Chloe girl through and through. I just love Chloe. And I got this on Black Friday and I had a voucher, so I paid half price for it. So this is definitely my best purchase. What is your favourite accessory? My favourite accessory would have to be this necklace from a Chloe again. I'm obsessed. It's the Chloe, I think it's called the Femininity, and it was actually sold out everywhere. But I noticed that it's come back into stock, so I don't know if it's a seasonal necklace or what. But yeah, I'll link everything that I talk about below. Do I prefer sneakers or boots? That's a tough one because I love both of those. At the moment, sneakers. And my favourite are the New Balance and the Downstairs and the Muddy, so I'm just going to put a picture on, but I'm obsessed with them and they are such a good investment. I want another colour. I actually have been hinting to my sister that I want another pair of New Balance trainers for my birthday. How did you organise it? Did you make a plan or something? Yes, so as I said at the beginning of the video, I went into Ikea. It's the Ikea Pax system. You can organise it online, but I'm really glad that I went in because the guy just had so much knowledge. We went for when it opened because I knew there would be a queue, and that I probably took over an hour to plan mine because I'm fussy and people are, and some of you keeping forever. So I think get there early so that you don't have to like queue. We had to queue and we got there for like when it opened. We were 5 minutes before opening time and we were second in the queue. So favourite bag would definitely be the Chloe one again. Favourite shoes. What are my favourite shoes? At the moment I'd have to say the New Balance trainers, honestly. Favourite piece ever. Oh, that is a tough one because I am a flippity flop. Oh, I know. I'd have to say this is probably one of my favourite pieces ever. It's the Arquette blazer. Actually sold out at the moment in this colour, but they have other colours and I'll link something similar, but I am obsessed with this blazer, honestly. Also wanted to show you this jumper that I'm obsessed with. I'm going to put it on actually because I'm a bit chilly. It's from Acne and it smells amazing. Like, I wore a perfume. I must have gone shopping or something and sprayed a perfume, but I don't know what it is. But I don't wash it because it's I don't know what it is, but it's like dry clean only. But anyway, every time I wear it, I'm like, oh, that day, that smells so good. But yeah, this jumper is such one of my favourite too. This is probably my favourite actually. This and the blazer mixed together. Oh, worn together, they look good. But I have this in 2 colours because I love it so much. But I never buy Acne full price. I always buy it at the outlet in Bicester or online in the sale. And it always goes into sale. And this is a classic colour and it went into the sale. And I got it for half price. Oldest purchase in your wardrobe? I don't know. That is a really good one. What's the oldest thing in my wardrobe? It's probably my jumper that my mum knitted me. Mama Crowe knitted this cardigan for me. Isn't she so talented? It's so nice. She knitted it with her hands. Literally, what else would she have knitted it with her feet? Newest purchase in your wardrobe, this top from Free People, which I'm obsessed with. It's so nice. I'll put a picture of it on the model. I'm obsessed. And I think that's all of the questions. There's quite a few actually. I didn't think I got that many. If you guys have any other questions about my wardrobe, then feel free to ask away and I will reply in the comment section. I can't get over how good this jumper smells, honestly. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this long-awaited video. And if there's any other wardrobe-related videos you want to see, then let me know. I'm going to do a clear out soon. I'm not going to do it today because I just can't handle that task right now. But yeah, if there's anything else you want to see, then just let me know. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!